Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Kingdom Death Monster 1.5 on Roll20 and Tabletop Simulator. So I went ahead and got the first 6 endeavors, 4 for returning survivors, 2 from Collective Toil, because we have like 27 population. Let's see, Doremi is an explorer, Kamachi is a tinker, Ringo's a tinker, and Yuka's a tinker. So that'll give us another 3. Also, we have 2 matchmakers. So we're going to get a bunch of either a lot of death or a lot of birth. No in between. Alright, so we'll take care of that. So we also need to add another year to the list. Do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so settlement timeline. Year 13, we have a Nemesis counter, so we're going to be fighting the Hand, and then we have Hands of Heat. Now, unfortunately, Hands of Heat is actually not great to get when you already have the Lantern Oven. But we'll have to just make do. Yeah, alright, well, let's bring it up, I guess, because I think it's pretty similar. Hands of Heat. So we got Hands of Heat again. Discard half settlement's total resources, including storage. So let's do some math. Is there anything else of note? Nope, just... Well, actually, before we do that, we need to do settlement event itself. So shuffle, shuffle. Haunted! The survivor with the lowest hunt experience, choose in case of tie, is convinced a powerful presence is nearby. Roll 1d10. Great. Alright, so the person's going to freak out and no one can spend or innovate the settlement phase, or we can banish the person. Choose in case of a tie, so I'm going to choose somebody. I have to choose somebody to exile, and it's going to probably be somebody that hasn't been used in a while. So, Nate, what do you have going for you? I think I've used you once. Oh, that's right. You had insanity and all that. Tell you what. Sawaku? How are you doing? Sawaku, you have literally nothing. Sawaku, unfortunately, you will be exiled. We will get an additional endeavor for it. But yeah. Hate that it happened. But I'm not going to give up my endeavors. Or my innovation this round. Alright, so now that's been taken care of. Now we can do hands. Hey everyone, Depressed Eeyore from the future. I had exiled Sawaku originally for the Haunted event. But that actually cannot happen because Sawaku has 1 hunt experience. And it specifically says I have to pick someone with the lowest hunt experience, so it has to be somebody I have not sent on a hunt, essentially, because I have a tie for 0 experience, essentially. So what I did was I went ahead and just got rid of one of the unnamed male survivors, because I'm not using them for anything. So that's what I did. So you might notice the survivor numbers have been fluctuating, but you'll figure out that later. So that was just me from the future, and so instead of Sawaku, it'll be the unnamed male survivor. So just keep that in mind. Alright, and since I lost her on the settlement phase, you only gain 1 endeavor, not 2. Alright, so we got a bunch of these to work through. So, a bunch of fresh acanthus here. I mean, I could have tried doing a reroll, but that's still not going to be the best situation. Alright. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 resources here. we went and roll 20. And then here we have 4, 8, 10, 15, 16 in Tabletop Sim. So 16 in Table Sim. That brings it up to 37. Rounded down, so 37 divided by 2 would be 13. No, sorry. 18. So I need to get rid of 18 resources. Yeah, it's rounded down, 18, yeah, so that'll be 36. Okay, so I need to get rid of 18 resources. So here's all of this. That's 7. I'll get rid of the fly. That brings it up to 8. I need to get rid of 10 other resources that I can safely live without. Yeah. Do we have bone earrings? I'm distracted. I should probably focus. Alright, so 10 resources. Geez. So we have 4 organs, 5 pelts, 11 bone. I need most of the bone. I don't need a lot of organs, I don't think. I'm going to need at least 1 for innovation. I don't think I need anything too special. I need bone and scrap for everything else. Let's quickly take a look at blacksmith. I think it's all iron. There's a little bit of scrap for some of it, but it's mostly just iron. Oh, Dragon Slayer requires an organ. What's Dragon Slayer? Because that sounds amazing. Where is gear? Blacksmith, Dragon Slayer. Oh, it's frail. Never mind. I mean, it's not the end of the world that it's frail, but... Whew, boy. Yeah, I'll need lots of resources, period. There's just no getting around it. But... Can't do perfect crucible. Lantern dagger, lantern sword, lantern glaive. Alright, so we could probably afford to lose some scrap. It'll set us back a little bit, but it won't be the end. We need 3 scrap, I believe, for the actual creation. Yeah, 3 scrap for the creation. So we'll get rid of 2 scraps from there. We'll get rid of an organ. So yeah, with the acanthus and the bug, we still need to get rid of 10 resources. This will bring it down to 7. Let's get rid of... Hold on to that organ and get rid of these 2 instead. Alright, so with that, that's 3, 10, 12. Alright, we still need to get rid of 6 resources. Oh, I need a scrap for that too. Erg. Keep that scrap, I guess. Alright, so that brings us we're at 11. We still need to get rid of 7. Setting that aside. Okay, so that'll be enough for innovation. I do kind of want to hold on to the skull. We definitely need the spiral horn. We definitely want the flat tooth. So we'll get rid of... we need to make sure we have enough bone. So we need all of this. Yeah, we kind of need most of this. So these I need to keep. Let's just get rid of the... We'll keep the skull. Get rid of this. So that puts us at 4 bone here, 2 bone there. So that's enough to get the blacksmith. No, it's not. I need 1 more because of innovation. Okay, this is hard. So there's this. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Put this down here. Sorry if I'm terrible. Hold on to those 3. I'll take care of those 3. Give the bone. Okay. Alright. So we got 3 here. That's 10, 12. We still need to get rid of 6. Keeping all of this. God, this is so unbelievably painful. Alright, get rid of this. So that's 3. 3, 10. 3 there. We need to get rid of 5. One way or the other, I can't do... I have to get rid of stuff I don't want to get rid of. Jeez. Yeah, there's no point in keeping the flat tooth, because I'm gonna have to spend it one way or the other. So 3. Keep all... Alright, so we'll do this. So there's 5 here. 8. 15. Still need to get rid of 3. That's for innovation. That's going to be for the horn. We'll get rid of an additional scrap. So that's 7 here, 4 here. That's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I need to get rid of 2. We'll get rid of a scrap. And I need to get rid of 1 more item. I'll have to be a hide at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's 7 here, so that's 18. So this is everything we're getting rid of right here. If I made a mistake, I made a mistake. And then these don't get deleted, they just get put back. Put that. Put that with the vermin. Put that with resources. And put this with resources. Okay. And then I get to roll. 1d10. Nominated survivor, so I need to nominate a survivor. Who do I want to... I'm going to nominate... I'm going to nominate Ringo. Yes, I'm going to nominate Ringo for this. Alright. So, nominating Ringo, 1d10. 10. Accident. Suffer the blinded severe head injury and gain +1 permanent luck. So, Ringo will get +1 luck. Now, anytime that a severe injury is done, it gets soaked by this. When you suffer a severe injury, ignore it and archive this card instead. So we archive the Acanthus instead. So that's why I did it, because technically she was still equipped with it. Because the equipment doesn't change until you depart. So that's it. Alright, Hands of Feet's done with. I'm sorry that took so long. Alright. So, innovation. Let's do that. Okay. Innovations, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the deck. Sounds about right. Oh, I haven't updated it. I haven't updated it with the paint stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Oh, actually, I can do it right now. It would have been face paint. Face painting. sculpt. Sculpture. And then pictograph. Yep, pictograph. There we go. Whew. That was more math than I really cared to do. I completely forgot about Hands of Heat and how awful it is when you already have what you needed. Alright, so that should be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that's 13. Okay. So we do have, what's it called? Symposium? So, yep, Symposium. So we draw 4 of these. See, I get bloodletting pretty often. Bed. So I can do this to fix broken arms, broken hips, and broken ribs. Bloodletting doesn't help with that. I love scarification, I really do. But I don't really want it right now. I want beds. And it has no consequences, so it's just going to be added to the pile. Alright, beds does increase our survival limit by 1. And that will also help us fix broken ribs, which I know we have a few. Somewhere around here we have a bunch of broken ribs. Who are our broken rib guys? Probably not any of these people. Is it Hitate? Hitate sounds like someone that has a broken rib. You have a broken rib. Good for you. Anyone else? I don't think Shikiaki has it. Dismembered arm. Well, bed rest won't fix that. So we got that going for it. So broken arm, broken hip, broken rib. And ruptured muscle, which it is what it is. Alright, that takes care of that. I'm going to go ahead and endeavor at the bed and see if I can fix that broken rib. Did it. She's going to be skipping next hunt. But now she no longer has a broken rib, so her speed goes back up to normal. Like so. Alright. Hey, Shikiaki, we don't need you for anything. Boop. Alright. So that was an endeavor for that. I think it was well worth it. So let's see, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then for the death. So that was for innovation. Bed. Alright. Next, I'm going to go ahead and endeavor and build the blacksmith just to get that finally done. I've never gotten the blacksmith before, so it'll be good times had by all. I wanted to hold on to the iron for obvious reasons. So, 3 scrap. 1, 2, 3. And then 6 bone. Like so. Alright. And then, is that right? Is there only 16 resources in the deck there? Yes, there is. Okay. Just make sure I didn't accidentally delete one of them, because that'll be a pain to fix. Don't need to worry about Haunted, because we resolved it one way or the other. So we got a few pelts, spiral horn, and 3 iron left. That was a lot of resources that just went gone. So yeah, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're at 7. Let's go ahead and get the blacksmith out because we worked hard to get it. Blacksmith. I don't think we'll be able to craft anything with it this round, but it'll be nice to mess with later. I think if you get the full lantern set, you can be immune to overwhelming darkness, which will be kind of nice. It is all heavy because it's freaking metal. No surprise there. Yeah, metal heavy, but it has 5 armor and also can plug your ears. And all the lantern weapons have sharp, but they have early iron, where if you have an attack result of 1, it will auto fail all the attacks. So it's a bit wonky, but it has its uses. And then you got lantern greaves for +2 movement, gauntlets, which is +2 accuracy with club weapons. That's kind of nice. But to pretty much craft any of it, we need tons of resources. So essentially, we need to be constantly hunting for iron and just resources in general. I mean, look at this. 16 leather, 7 bone, 5 organs, and then it looks like 2, 4, 6, 7 iron to do the full set. So definitely a lot of stuff to work towards. What's the lantern dagger do? I think the lantern dagger actually... it still has early iron. I don't know why you would use it. Alright. So, got all of that. We'll definitely still work towards some of that stuff, but I think for right now, I want to go ahead and get the... I do need to get the Screaming Horns made. Where's the stone circle? Stone circle. Screaming Horns. What else am I missing? Looks like the leg warmers. Yeah, instantly become insane. That's actually useful because you need insanity to actually use the set effect. So there's that, I guess. So pelt and hide, and then scrap and spiral horn, and I'll finish the set. Yeah, I think everything else I have. Yeah. So I am going to get rid of 1 iron, because it does count as a scrap. I'll return the spiral horn, and a pelt, and a hide, and finish the rest of the set. Oop, sorry, stupid scroll, sorry about that. Screaming. So, Screaming Horns, Screaming Leg Warmers. Alright, so we got the full set, and I believe the way it works is it does +2, but you have to be insane. Plus add 2 to all hit locations. After you slam, spend 1 activation to move 1 space and activate a melee weapon with +2 strength. If you wound with a spear, apply that wound roll result to the next next selected hit location attack. So skewer. It doesn't require insanity anymore. That's good. It used to. So 2 to all locations, which is better than with the White Lion, which is just 1 to all locations. And then, of course, there's the Lantern Armor. On arrival, gain survival up to the survival limit. The extra weight is great leverage. All clubs in your gear guard gain sharp, which means that you roll 1d10 on top of it for the wound rolls. Alright, that leaves us with 2 iron and a pelt. And that's it. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and roll for the shrine. Get that out of the way. Alright, got it. So we now have +1 armor to all locations. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the 2 matchmakers thing already. And get that going. I'm going to pick... So, Renazuki, what are you looking like right now? Well, you don't have this anymore. You're not skipping next time, so you're no longer PTSD'd. Everything else is definitely still your problem. Alright. So I think there's guitars. You could still have. Yeah, the key thing is we need to get somebody to 6, and that way we can have people literally be born with specializations, but that's not happening this round. We'll do Renezuki and somebody that still has a reroll. Sure, we'll do Suika. Alright, so 2d10. Pick the lowest. Alright, I have to use a reroll. Oh boy. So I believe you can actually still use it on other people in the settlement, so I'm going to go ahead and use a reroll for it, because that was used as an example. It's just everyone popping their rerolls to try to keep people from just wandering into the darkness. So Suika is going to be used, and then I'll use Raisins, because that is so much worse. There we go. That's a bit better. So from what I understand, anyone in the settlement can do rerolls. So technically, I don't really need to pick someone that has a reroll. I just do it to keep track of things a little bit better. All right. So 7. Because, yeah, if I had taken that first reroll, I would have killed them both, and I don't want to kill Renezuki off. That's just... I mean, it would definitely end his suffering, because he is suffering, but, yeah. So, we have to pick the lowest, so it's going to be the 7. The settlement gains +1 population. The male and survivors share a deep bond, get 10 survival each, so... Renezuki can't get survival, so it doesn't matter for him, but Suika was the other one, so Suika will actually get maxed out survival. And then this particular one also has a thing set to the side for bed. If the settlement innovated bed, the new survivor gains +1 permanent strength. So on top of everything else that we've been getting, we also get an additional +1 strength. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty. So it's gonna be copy, we'll edit. Duplicate. We'll do 2 just in case. Alright. Put this up here. Alright, so we got a new survivor here. And it's going to be 4 strength, 2 axe proficiency, and that should be it. So it's 1 strength because we went with barbaric, another strength in evasion because we went survival of the fittest, and then +1 strength and evasion because we have clan of death, and then +1 understanding because we went with graves, and should be 1 survival, not 2, or not 6, and then 2 axe proficiency because it's half rounded down from Renezuki's axe proficiency. Okay, so that's done. Next, we'll go ahead and roll 2d10 again. I'm going to use the other matchmaker, Suika and Renezuki. Does it want to be those 2? I'm just thinking if there's anyone else that's expendable. We'll do Junko. No, we don't do Junko. I mean, there's not really any difference. We'll just stick with Suika. So 2d10, 9 and 8. Okay. I have to take the 8 because it's the lower one. Same situation, +1 population, 10 survival, and get the additional +1 strength because of beds. Why am I doing cast? Alright. So that's the good news. We got 2 new survivors. No one died. We used up 2 rerolls. No real surprise there. I'll figure out who they are later. As always, I'll roll on the tables and deal with it there. And that was 2 of our endeavors. I'm not going to do auguries this round because obviously I don't want to lose anything else. Let's make sure we did all this right. So we had 10 endeavors. Yeah, we had 4, then 6, went up to 9 because of Tinkers, then 10 because of the death. And then we used one for innovation. We used one for blacksmith. We used one for shrine. We used one for bed. And then we used Did we do it right? Let's find out. I always lose count. It always happens. Alright. Oh, that's why I miscounted. Okay, so we had 4 from Returning Survivors, 3 from Tinkers, 2 from Clock to Toil, and 1 from the Death. We used 1 for Innovation. We used 1 for the Blacksmith. We used 1 for the Bed. And then we used Innovation, Blacksmith, Bed. 1 for Shrine. And then the 2 Matchmakers. Okay, so we have 4 endeavors left. Got that fixed. We have drums to play around with. Is there anything else I would actually spend endeavors on? We don't have any. I don't think anyone else has a broken rib anymore. I don't exactly want to go and find out. So yeah, I think we'll do a secret. I'll get we'll get some rhythm chasers going. It's useful. It's useless for Hatate because she'll be wearing heavy armor, and Renazuki doesn't deserve anything. Also, I don't think he can even use fighting arts because of hemorrhage. But I don't remember. Rhythm chaser, rhythm chaser. Okay. Survivors. Let's get Natsugume. Sure, why not? We'll give Rhythm Chaser to some of these new people. So, Rhythm Chaser. Rhythm Chaser. Rhythm Chaser. I mean, I could do Synchronized Strike, but I don't like setting that up, especially against level 2 monsters. I mean, pretty much against level 2 monsters, you're pretty much just asking for lots more pain. Alright, and that's everything. As for what we're going to be doing next is we will be fighting the Hand, level 1. We don't have any shields still, so it's not going to be pretty. But we'll have Renazuki there to suffer with everyone else. Technically, unfortunately, he can't get back his dismembered leg or anything. The biggest issue is going to be the brain damage. In fact, I probably could have used drums to kind of buff up everyone's insanity. Would have been, what, 2 insanity per? Yeah, would have been. That's okay, because we have Scream now, so we can actually just keep screaming. Also, some of the characters actually have enough courage to possibly survive the roll, so it is what it is. All right, so yeah, we'll be doing the Hand. Sorry, I think I said Kingsman earlier. The Hand level 1, and I think I'll just send newbies to deal with it again, just like before. Do a similar setup as before, and hope we could pull it off. So I think that's everything. Sorry it took so long. Sorry about the math. We got the blacksmith finally. I just need to get resources again, which is gonna, with the Screaming Antelope level 2, we should be able to at least work towards that. So, I am the Depressed Dior, Kingdom Death Monster 1.5. See you guys later.